Hey, Aurelia Wynn, checking in. Listen, dear writer, change your mind. Change your mind, change your life. Look, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into tonight's live. The replay will be up after dinner tonight. I have about 10 minutes before I need to get the spaghetti off the stove. And so to my right, maybe to your left, I have set a timer for 10 minutes. I cannot go over or else the spaghetti will not be as good. Listen, change your mind, change your life. What does that mean? What does that mean when it comes to the book publishing industry? I've said this and I'm going to say it again and I'm going to say it again and again. Change your mind, change your life. That means that, 20% success is broken down like this. Book publishing is broken down like this. It's 20% know-how and 80% mindset. If you want to publish a book, or even if you've already published a book and you want to level up as an author, if you want to see a change, a shift, a transformation in your author journey, it first starts here. It first starts in your mind, and then you will see it happen in your life. But until you change your mind, you're going to keep being stagnant. You're going to keep getting the same results. You're going to continue to walk down that same path of dissatisfaction until you do something about what you're telling yourself, until you do something about what you're thinking. A lot of times, let's take it outside of writing, right? If we think about even these lights that you cannot see, but they are around, they're framing myself here in front of me, and somebody had to come up with that. How do you think that they came up with this little design here? Well, they first had to think about it. They first probably had to think about it, and then they created it, and now they probably are millionaires because so many content creators have LED lights on their walls, and not even just content creators, but just people in general have them. And so what I'm saying is it all starts with the mind, and we could even boil it down to your day. How was your day? How did it go? Did it go as you thought it would? Did it go as you expected it would? Did you have to go to a job that you hated? Did you wake up this morning saying, ugh, it's Monday, I have to go to work? Like, why do we tell ourselves those stories? Because that story that you're telling yourself mentally, what you think, it affects your behavior, it affects your attitude, it affects your ability to write, it affects your ability to publish, it affects your ability to reach your readers. So why not change it up? Why not change what you're telling yourself to something else that's going to be more positive, more valuable, and deliver what it really is that you want to deliver. And so what's the first step? How do you change your mind? How do you begin to change your life? Hey girl, what's up, sis? You change your mind by first accepting that maybe you don't always think the positive things, and that maybe your dissatisfaction with where you currently are, and it doesn't even have to be just your author journey. It really could be anywhere. But I'm absolutely talking about your author journey, but these things can be applied to anywhere in your life. If you're dissatisfied with the number of books that you're selling every month, maybe you need knowledge. That's 20% of the publishing process. Or maybe you need to change the way that you think about things. That's the 80%. And a lot of times it could be changing the way that you think about things. But let me tell you, for me, what absolutely changed my life, not only with just my way of thinking and affirmations and things like that, but was gaining more knowledge. People suffer from what they do not know. And you can even look at where you're at currently in your life and evaluate what things have I done good and what things can I improve. And maybe your improving is in the actions that you take. What actions do you need to do more of? What actions do you need to do less of? All of those things are going to be key indicators to tell you how you should change, how you can transform, how you can gain more knowledge. So that way you are telling yourself a different story, right? And so sometimes you need to figure out, well, how do I sell more books? Right. Okay. Well, when you learn how to sell more books, are you going to be able to implement those steps, or are you going to continue to operate in fear? Right. So it's a two-way street. You have to figure out, okay, what knowledge do I need? And then when I obtain it, am I going to be able to move forward with that? Or am I going to continue to be stagnant? Am I going to continue to make the same choices that I've been making? What am I going to do with this knowledge? Am I going to actually apply it and implement it because I know that it can change my life? Am I actually ready for change? Right? Maybe you're comfortable. Maybe you don't exactly want to do a whole lot of work. Maybe you don't want to do a whole lot. Well, then find a publisher who will do a whole lot for you. Know your options. And for those that are wondering, yes, I am a book publisher. Submit your manuscript, your first 30 pages, if you have it done, to submissions@winpublications.com. Let me see what it is that you're working with, and I would love to help you. Otherwise, if you are gung-ho and you're a self-publishing loyalist and that's all you want to do and that's all you're gonna do, hey, that's cool. I love that for you. I'm glad that you are dedicated and committed to something. But if you are adamant about maybe replacing your 9-to-5 with a full-time writing job, a full-time author job, change your mind, increase your knowledge, get some help, get around the right people. Earlier today on Instagram, I shared a kind of a funny reel. Go ahead and check it out at @MissWin_ on Instagram. And it simply just talks about sometimes the issue could be your own thinking. A lot of us, we do struggle from imposter syndrome, and that's just simply the stories that you've told yourself that make you afraid, those what ifs, and you go down that rabbit hole of, well, what if it doesn't work? Well, what if it does work, right? There's always another option. You don't have to continue to think the same. But what I said on there was, what if you're going to the wrong people for counsel? What if you are sharing your ideas and your desires with the wrong people who can't help you? And I mean, they don't even have to help you financially. Maybe you're looking for emotional support. Maybe you're just so excited that you have a book idea coming, that you're working on a book, that you're working on big dreams for yourself and for your family, and they just totally shoot your kite out of the sky and make you feel some kind of way. Well, to that, I will say, protect your mental health. Let that stuff roll off your back. Yes, it can be painful, but even then, you have the option to sit and think through it. Why does this hurt? Why is this painful? Well, were you looking for validation? What were you doing when you were sharing with that person? Did you just want to share? Was it just a conversation? Was it just a dialogue? Well, if that's the case, then that's good. And then that could be all that it is. But if you're looking for validation, if you're looking for them to be excited with you, man, I get it. Sometimes that's disappointing. But one of the things that I said on my reel was, people cannot be more excited about you than they can be for themselves, right? If someone is not excited about what they have going on in their own lives, for you to expect them to be excited about what you have going on in your life is like a cherry on top. It's a unicorn. And not even trying to be like negative or ugly here, because yes, there are some people who can genuinely be excited for you and their whole life could be in shambles, right? And when you find those people, hold on to them, love on them, hug on them, give them their flowers, show them appreciation, whatever. But this is your gift. This is your goal. This is your dream. And you're responsible for it, not them. And so hear me clearly, right? Change your mind. Protect your mental health. Don't let anyone, including yourself, talk you out of living your dreams. Listen, our 10 minutes is about up, but I'm going to say this. If you're needing more hands-on help with changing your mind to change your life, go ahead and follow me at @MissWin_ on Instagram. I'm sharing tips on how to change your mindset as a writer every Monday. I also have these beautiful affirmation journals. This one says, I am fearless. I have another one that says I changed because I changed my mind. And I also have one that says keep moving forward. I actually have about 26 designs at misswin.com, just affirmations to help you, because you can't expect that your mind is going to change with just one passive affirmation or with just one like mindset shift. That hardly ever happens. To get to a point of knowing, to get to a point of like actual change, you have to do it repeatedly. You have to do it over and over and over again, because practice makes progress. And that's what we're after. We're after progression. We're after next level. We're after elevation. And so that's it. That's all I have for you tonight. I can smell the spaghetti waiting for me to go turn off the fire. So I will go ahead and repost this on YouTube here in just a bit. Otherwise, let's check back in on Mondays. I want to see how you are, where your mind is at. And again, protect your mental health. Don't let anybody stop you from living your dreams. You got this. I'll see you later.